Hi everybody, it's Ami from Amazing, and today I'm doing the Never Have I Ever BJD tag by Nerdy Doll Girl here on YouTube. I have the questions here on my phone, and I decided to have Katie with me today since they haven't been in one of my videos for a while now, I believe. So let's start. Never have I ever bought a doll I couldn't afford. Yes, I haven't. The only dolls that I couldn't afford, I just let my family give to me for Christmas or for my birthday, or both of it. Never have I ever gotten inspired to buy a doll and copy someone else's style after seeing what they did with the same doll. Yes, when I had Ryan, I fell into the whole fairy key-esque style that just didn't work for him as a character, and I just wanted to try it out with him, even though it just didn't fit. I have a fairy key character still. I actually have, well, one fairy key character and one that also wears like pastel goth sort of stuff, which is Kitty. And yeah, I got very inspired by, well, elf gods. I'm sure you know that you know them, and like all sorts of people. Yeah, I just let myself be inspired by them very, very much, and ended up changing Ryan so much that I didn't like it anymore. Yeah. Never have I ever put a doll on layaway. Yes, I haven't. Never have I ever cut any of my doll's hair. I have cut a few wigs. I have cut a blue-haired wig that I had first for Ryan, then for Lucas. I cut that wig since it was just too long. I'm happy with how the way I cut it. I also cut a brown wig that I originally got as well for Kitty. She had it for a while. It's really, really beautiful. It's just super duper long, almost too long for my taste. And that one is very, very beautiful now. Still is. Other than that, I don't think I have cut any of my doll's wigs. Well, I have a Barbie doll that I cut, I cut her hair because I had short hair back then, and I thought, well, since this doll is basically me, why just not make them also have short hair? Which I did. Never have I ever done a repaint. I have repainted Ryan multiple times, Lucas multiple times. I haven't done any repaints on my MSDs and my Tiny yet. Yeah. I just haven't done that because both of them have the company face up, and I absolutely adore both of them. I look at that, it's just so beautiful. Like, Dolly's has really, really improved their face ups, and, well, Soul Doll just has absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous face ups, and I'm just so happy with them. Never have I ever bought a doll just because it was on sale. I haven't really. Well, I have bought Lucas's body secondhand, which was pretty cheap, but I was really happy with it, so not really. I wouldn't say I did that, so I really didn't do that. Never have I ever wished I could trade my collection for someone else's. This one is very tricky. I don't think I would. I mean, I adore some people's collections, absolutely, but I have some characters and dolls that just mean way too much to me for me to just give them away or like trade them for something else. I just couldn't do that. Never have I ever hated a doll company purely on the look of their dolls. No, I don't think so. I very much love every single company I've ever seen has some very interesting dolls. Obviously, I don't like every single sculpt, but I personally don't have any company I don't really like. The only thing I don't really like is army uniforms, like especially if they are inspired by the Second World War and like basically Nazi outfits. That makes me really uncomfortable, but that has nothing really to do with the dolls, the sculpts, and the company, I think. Never have I ever been to a doll convention. Sadly, I really haven't been to one. I want to go to one so badly. I wish there were more conventions close to me, but what you gonna do? Living in Austria where there's like no one collecting BJDs. I mean, I'm there obviously, and there's definitely some more people, but not enough to host a doll convention apparently. Never have I ever restrung a doll. Sort of. I have never taken a doll apart 100%. I've just tightened the string in my soul doll Seung Ah, which is Kitty. Yeah, so I haven't really. So I really haven't. I wouldn't call that restringing. It's literally just tightening the strings. Yeah. Never have I ever hid the fact I collect dolls. I don't really hide the fact. Like, if someone would ask, or like if someone would come over, I don't hide them or something like that. I don't really do that. I've never done that. I was always very like open about owning dolls, even as a child or as a teenager. I didn't really care what people thought. Also, I mostly didn't have too many friends that could really judge me. I wasn't very social. I still am not very social. Yeah. So that was never really a problem. And my family doesn't really care either. Like, either they don't care or they're just very supportive. They really understand why I love these dolls so much, and I'm very grateful for that. Like, I mean, I have some people who think they're a bit creepy or weird or stuff like that, but they're not super rude about it. Never have I ever talked to my dolls. I do talk to my dolls, but in my opinion that's more like talking to myself. Well, I sometimes just like ask them questions, and it sort of helps me to decide on stuff, like decide what I want to do with them for today or something like that. Never have I ever lied about liking a friend's doll. I try to be very honest, and if I don't like something, I tell people that, like, if I can give constructive criticism for something, I tell them, but I've never said, like, I love this thing even though I hated it. I don't do that. Never have I ever wanted to sell all of my dolls and start over. Oh yes, I've done that. I've thought about it, but I just can't imagine it. I love my dolls, I love my collection. I don't think I could ever do that. Maybe not Lucas. I could imagine like trading Lucas or selling him at some point, because I just don't have a connection with him, but it's really hard for me because I also love him. I'm not sure. I really am not sure, but all of the other ones, they're staying. I think I could never ever get rid of them. It's just impossible. I have thought about redoing all of my collection in MSDs though, even though I love SDs. I don't know, something about the MSDs is like, maybe it's because they all feel so complete, and all of my SDs are sort of incomplete in a way. Like, they never feel 100% complete for some reason. Oh well. Never have I ever obsessed about a doll. I always obsess about dolls. Like, the first time I got a BJD, I obsessed about Ryan so much. Like, before I even got him, I drew him, I wrote stuff about him, I obsess about everything that I really love or like get. Like, I looked at his pictures every day, like especially after the day, and I'm like lying in bed, I just look at the pictures that I had of the doll company, like the doll company pictures, I just had them on my phone at all times, and I would just look at him and be like, oh my god, I'm getting this doll. I did that with every single doll that I got. So yeah, that's just how I am. I obsess about every single doll that I get. I still do. Right now I'm obsessing about the dolls that I'm getting right now. Yeah. Never have I ever had a relationship end because of dolls. No, I don't think that ever happened. Yeah, definitely not. I don't have, as I said, I don't have many friends or like people that I am social with. And the ones I do have connections to, they're very special people, and I'm not friends with just anyone, especially now that I've sort of grown up. I'm just not friends with everyone, and the people that I am friends with, they are very understanding or actually very supportive. My partner right now is probably the loveliest person in this universe, and they're the most supportive person I could ever imagine. Like, it's wonderful. I feel so blessed to have them. B, if you're watching this, hee, I love you. But yeah, that's it. I tag literally every one of you who watched till the end. Of course you don't have to do it, but I would love for you to do this tag. I also link the original video by Nordic Doll Girl down in the description, where you can read all of the questions yourself. But yeah, this was really fun and a little bit controversial information, stuff like that. I'm very, very interested to see your responses. So I'll see you in my next video, and thank you so much for your support. Bye bye!